Today I'm super excited because not too long ago I tried out Daily Harvest for a week and you guys suggested that I should try out Hungryroot. Thank you so much to Lori Cooper for suggesting this. I'm really excited to try it out and see if it's any good. Hungryroot is a food delivery service that gives you healthy, delicious food already prepackaged, and all you have to do is cook it yourself. And I think everything's cut up, but I'm not quite sure on that. We'll have to look into that. But I'm super excited to try it out. Anything that will help me make delicious, healthy food super easily is the best. I'm excited to try it out, and I will let you guys know what I think. So first things first, I need to order my food, so let's dive in and see what it's like to order from Hungryroot. Alright, I am on the Hungryroot website. And it looks like I'm just gonna click get started. Okay, so you can pick from different plans. There's the starter set and the Good Life. It recommends the Good Life. The starter set is 4 meals with 2 servings each, plus 2 sides, snacks, or sweets. The Good Life is 5 meals at 2 servings each, 5 sides, snacks, or sweets. And the starter set is normally $69.59 for the first box, and the Good Life is $99 with the first box being $79. So right off the bat, it's a little more expensive than I would want to spend on my meals for the week. Usually my budget for food is like $100 and something for 2 weeks, so it's a little more expensive than I would want, but let's give it a shot. I think for this, I'm gonna go ahead and get the starter set just to try things out for a bit. So it just takes me straight to like paying for it and doesn't give me any option of what I'm getting, so I'm a little confused by that. Normally you can pick what you want, and I'm just a little confused on why I'm not being able to pick which meals I'm gonna get. But let's move forward and see if maybe that's something they let me do a little later. So it says that I can have my first delivery as early as July 11th, which is 1 week from now. I was kind of hoping that my first delivery could come sooner than that. A week seems like a long time, especially if everything's already all packaged. I don't know, seems weird. Congrats, you have a box of feel-good foods on the way. You'll find cooking instructions and serving counts below to make most of your box. Okay, so it looks like they're sending me all of these different things to make: cherry chia maple oatmeal, green goddess lentil salad, ginger Brussels yuba lo mein, pad thai fried rice, sweet potato pad thai, black bean brownie batter. So what if I don't want some of these? Okay, so it says it can be edited. So let's see if I can edit some of these and see if there might be something I might want more of than some of these things. Okay, cool, here we are. They didn't make it very easy to see what I was gonna get before I bought it, which kind of sucks, and it took me a little bit to figure out how to pick something that wasn't in the box they gave me. So they could probably make that a little bit easier. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out this lentil salad because I'm not too keen on lentils. So I'm gonna take that out. I'm also gonna take out the cherry chia maple oatmeal because I don't want to pay this much money for oatmeal. So I think I'm gonna add these takeout noodles because those look really good. Oh man, there's so many things. A lot of stuff that is not really popping out. There's a lot of stuff that involves spiciness, and I am not a spice loving person, and so that makes it a little difficult. And they also have a lot of curry taste things, and I am not a fan of curry spice at all. So that does make it difficult as well. I'm also not a huge bean fan. This makes me sound like a total person that hates everything, but like they've really just found the things that I don't like and put them all in together. I wish that it told me like what I had left to get because I don't quite remember. I think I had 4 things. So I guess I can go after these 1 serving ones. I wish it would just tell me like what I have left to get. Let's try the almond chickpea cookie dough. Oh, I can get one more thing. Well, I guess I can also get this cherry chia maple oatmeal as well. So, oh, why don't I try that? The final order is cherry chia maple oatmeal, ginger Brussels yuba lo mein, pad thai fried rice, sweet potato pad thai, black bean brownie batter, kohlrabi peanut takeout noodles, and almond chickpea cookie dough. So my order is not coming for one whole week, so you guys are just gonna have to sit back and wait until that comes. Next time you guys see me, I'll be unboxing my new box from Hungryroot. I'm excited to see how this turns out. Ooh. Hey guys, so I got my Hungryroot in the mail today. I am so excited to finally be trying it out. There was a little bit of a mishap in my box. One of the ice packs like exploded, so there's a bunch of ice pack goo all over my food and stuff, and so I decided not to do an unboxing because it was just really gross. I can show you the box. Let's see if you can see it. But like, there's like ice pack goo like all up in the inside of this. It's so gross. So yeah, it didn't really like work so well. At first I thought it was one of the food packets, but it actually was the ice pack, so that's good. It's just all of the packages of food are a little slimy and weird. So I'll show you guys what I got. So here's all of the Hungryroot stuff that I got in my package. And it actually looks like less stuff than I thought it was gonna be. I thought I would get a lot more things. We got some cauliflower rice, shaved Brussels, yuba noodles, lemongrass tofu nuggets, almond chickpea cookie dough, black bean brownie batter, 2 things of Thai peanut sauce, cherry chia maple oatmeal, kohlrabi noodles, potato ribbons, and pea snaps. One of the things that I thought is kind of weird is that there's no like instructional like material or like paper that says like thank you for an order or anything like that inside of the box, which I thought was really weird. Like there wasn't even like a shipment like confirmation like this is what you ordered, here it is. I think right now I am going to make this cherry chia oatmeal because that seems pretty self-explanatory. So it's just hot water, so this one should be pretty good, but the rest I'm gonna have to figure out later because I don't even know. All right, here we go. I'll let you know how this one is after I make it. Okay guys, I was dumb and I was so distracted by all of the gross goo from the ice packs that I found the recipe book that does give me the recipes for the food. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? It was just hidden back behind stuff that I didn't see because I was distracted by all of the gross goo all about. And they did also tell me what I did by which recipes I should look up in this book, and they do give me the page number. So sorry, Hungryroot, I was just upset and confused, and now I know that you guys are awesome. You do give us the recipes, so thank you. I found it, thank goodness. So I'm still gonna try out the oatmeal and give it a shot, but maybe next time put it on top of all the food so it's easier to find, so people don't freak out and be like, what am I supposed to do? So I found it. We're gonna try this out. Let's go. Yeah, 2 minutes. So while we wait, let's look at the nutrition facts. Let's see, serving size is 1 container, calories 230, fat 4 grams, total carbohydrates 48, fiber 6 grams, sugars 14, protein 9 grams. So I am excited that there's 9 grams of protein. That's really awesome. I'm not too excited that there's 14 grams of sugar in it. Like, what is in here? Like, okay, it says rolled oats, diced cherries, maple sugar, chia seeds, and sea salt. I'm not too much of a fan of having this maple sugar in here just because it's so much sugar to have in one like small oatmeal. I think I would rather have something that has maybe like 3 grams of sugar in it, like if they have to add sugar. I feel like the cherries themselves would probably be sweet enough to sweeten up the oatmeal, but who knows? So I think it would be cool if they gave me the option of adding my own sugar in if I wanted to have sugar or not. But I definitely think this is gonna taste good because sugar is amazing. But I think if I'm trying to eat healthy, I'm gonna try and go for something that has less sugar in it. But besides that, everything else looks really good. I'm really excited there's 9 grams of protein in here. That's pretty awesome. So I've let the oats soak for as long as they needed, and I've actually let it soak for quite some more time because it looks like the oats are not like becoming like oatmeal, they're just staying their shape, so I have a feeling they're going to be a little hard to eat. So let's give this a shot and see. I might let it sit for a little longer. I'm ready to try. I don't know how this is going to be because the oats don't look like they've become very much oatmeal-like, but let's give it a shot. It's hot. Oh, hot, hot, hot. I was too hot. I should have let it cool down a little more. But the oats actually are nice to eat. They're not hard, they're good. The cherries taste really good. I like the tartness that it brings, and overall it's pretty good oatmeal. So I would say the oatmeal already is a pretty big success. It's got good flavor. My tongue's a little burnt. That's my own fault. But overall, it's pretty good. I like this oatmeal. I think it's good. So I'm gonna finish this up and eat the rest. Tonight, I am going to try the kohlrabi peanut takeout noodles. It should just be a quick put together in a skillet type thing, I hope. I'm looking at the tofu and it like has little red spots in it, and I'm really hoping that it's not spicy. So hopefully it's not spicy, we shall see, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So let's try this out. Okay, so while we're waiting for the food to cool down, because I learned from the oatmeal not to eat it too fast, let's just go over and look at some of the nutrition facts for these. So the kohlrabi noodles, it looks like, so the main things that I want to look at is how many carbohydrates it has, how many sugars are there, and how much protein does it have. So it looks like there's 5 grams of carbs in here, 2 grams of sugar. It says 0 added sugar, so that's probably the kohlrabi having sugar in itself. And there's 3 grams of fiber, so that evens out pretty well. And then only 1 gram of protein for this. The tofu nuggets, it's a little hard to read. 12 grams of carbs, 3 grams of sugar, 14 grams of protein, which is really good. The amount of sugar though is kind of concerning, but you know, there's not too much you can do. And then the Thai peanut sauce, looks like it has 4 carbs, 1 gram of added sugar, which looks like it is agave syrup, which is really sugary, and then 3 grams of protein. Also, I put 4 tablespoons in, and the serving size is 2 tablespoons, so that's going to be doubled. So there's about 2 grams of sugar in this. So overall, for sugar, we have 16 grams of sugar in this food, which is a lot, especially for eating healthy. I'll put that into perspective. My True Roots pea powder pasta, pea protein pasta, has 2 grams of sugar and for a 3/4 cup serving, which is about 1/4 of this box, which is usually what I have in one serving. So 2 grams of sugar versus 16 is quite a difference. So I'm hoping that this is more filling. Also, one thing to note is that this is for 2 servings. It says that it's for 2 people. So this is my regular standard bowl. It fills it about 3/4 of the way full. And then this is what I have left over, which is about how much I have in that bowl for tomorrow's lunch maybe. We'll see if this is filling enough. I might just have to finish this tonight. It doesn't look like very much for this to be my entire dinner. So I may be finishing the rest of this. We'll see. It's pretty well cooled down, so I'm gonna give it a shot and let's see how this tastes. Dun, dun, dun. It's got a little bit of a bitter taste to it. I probably could have cooked the noodles for a little longer so they're not as crunchy. It doesn't taste like peanuts as much as I thought it would. There's kind of a bit of an odd taste to it that I can't put my finger on. But overall, the taste is okay. It's a little bit spicy, which is something that I don't really appreciate, but it's not too much. I'll just probably have to drink a whole glass of water with this. It's also pretty bitter, which I was hoping there'd be more peanut taste. And for the amount of sugar that is in this, I was hoping you would think that it would be a little sweeter, like a pad thai or something like that. It's relatively tasteless, like it's not too tasty. Like what I can taste is that kind of odd, like maybe almost soy sauce flavor and a little tiny bit of spice. And that's pretty much the flavor that I get. It's kind of bitter and it's all right. I don't know if I would want to have this again. I don't know if I would want to put forth the effort, and it's not anywhere close to takeout noodles. So can't really, it's not too close. So we'll see. I'll I'll let you guys know if this was a big enough amount for me or not. I made it as far through this dish that I could, but it was just so bitter. I couldn't eat anymore. Like it was just too much. So yeah, I'm gonna save it and see if maybe it tastes better tomorrow, but I definitely could not make my way through this. It was just way too bitter. Hopefully tomorrow's dish will be a lot better. So today I'm going to be trying the sweet potato pad thai. And that includes sweet potato ribbons, pea snaps, and the Thai peanut sauce. And it's kind of basically the same. We'll just take a skillet and heat everything up, and it says it'll take about 7 minutes, so let's give it a try. We got our sweet potato ribbons, and they've been in my refrigerator for a little bit because it's been really hot, so I haven't wanted to cook very much on the stove. So today's a little cooler, but my sweet potato ribbons are looking a little questionable, so we'll see if they're any good. Ooh. Okay, so I put them in and they smell a little funky. So I have a feeling that these have gone bad, and it has been probably about 4 days since I got my box, which I would think that these should stay good for 4 days considering I've got like 3 or 4 meals. So I am not going to chance it on these because they smell really not fresh. So I'm going to go ahead and make a different dish and call these ones didn't last long enough. Alright, so one thing to note is that it's probably better to eat the food as soon as you can instead of waiting 3 or 4 days, which seems like the food should last that long. But maybe some foods just have a shorter shelf life than others. I think that they should probably put that on your order so that you know how long each one is gonna last. Because like the rest of the food seems to be doing good, like the Brussels sprouts and the cauliflower and stuff like that are doing really great. So I'm going to now make the ginger Brussels lo mein, and that is with the shaved Brussels sprouts and ginger tahini yuba noodles. It's gonna take about 9 minutes to make, and it's gonna be cooking on a skillet and adding in the ginger tahini yuba noodles. So let's give this one a shot, and I hope that this one is much better than the sweet potato noodles, because those they were pretty out there. They smelled terrible and they were like squishy, and it just, no, they were not safe to eat. While we're waiting for that to cool, I'll just read the nutrition facts for this. So the Brussels sprouts, there's 3 servings in this container. There's 8 grams of carbohydrates, 3 grams of fiber, 2 grams of sugar, 3 grams of protein. So let's take a look at sugar. There's gonna be about 6 grams of sugar in this. Just the Brussels sprouts alone. Then the ginger tahini noodles has 227 calories. Oh, I forgot to say that the Brussels sprouts have 35 calories. 227 calories, 23 grams of carbs, 8 grams of fiber, 4 grams of sugar, and 23 grams of protein, which is awesome. And then this whole package is 1 serving. So overall, this whole meal has 10 grams of sugar, which is a lot of sugar for a whole meal, but I guess 23 grams of protein kind of makes up for it. So 10 grams of sugar in this one. Here we have our yuba lo mein, and I'm gonna give it a shot. It smells really good, so I'm actually excited about this one. I think it might actually be pretty good. So let's give it a shot. There's not as much flavor to it as I'd hoped. There's definitely the salt flavor that I added, but it kind of, there's like a cardboardy flavor to it. It's a little weird because I feel like the Brussels sprouts should have more of a flavor than they do. I'm definitely tasting these lo mein noodles, and it kind of has the same similar flavor to it as the last one, but the good part about this one is that it's not spicy, so that's a plus. I am gonna give this some more tries, and I'll let you know what I think. It's definitely better than the last one, that is for sure. There's not that bitter taste to it, so it's definitely a lot better. It made a good amount. Like, there's a lot left. Like, this is how much is left in the pan. So it's definitely a good amount, and it only had 2 ingredients. Overall, I think this one is better than the last meal that I tried, but I think there could still be some flavor working that they could work on. Did it beat Chinese food? Not really. It could have used a little bit more flavors. It could have tasted more lo mein-y like Chinese food. But overall, I mean, it was pretty good. It's definitely the best I've had so far. Would I buy it again? I don't know if I would try it again. It was all right. Like, it was definitely middle of the road. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. It was something to eat. Was it enjoyable? Not so much. But it wasn't bad. So I decided to try one of the desserty items. This one is the almond chickpea cookie dough. And it says that you can bake it or eat it raw, which I think I'm just gonna eat it raw because it's so warm out. There's quite a bit of servings in this, so I might just keep some for later. I don't know, it depends on how hungry I am. A serving size is 2 tablespoons, and it says there is 9 servings in this container. There's 110 calories, 12 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, 7 grams of sugar per tablespoon. And 3 grams of protein. So if I were to eat this whole entire thing, there would be, I don't know, 7 times 9, 63 grams of sugar in here. Okay, don't call me out on my math, but I think there's about 63 grams of sugar in this entire thing. Oh my goodness. It does smell really good though. It looks like it's made of chickpeas, unsweetened almond butter, coconut sugar, tahini, vegan chocolate chips, non-dairy cocoa butter, maple syrup, vanilla extract, sea salt, baking powder, and baking soda. So let's dig in and give this a shot. All right, here we go. Let's see if it's good. I don't think I ever would have guessed that this was made out of chickpeas, which is pretty good. But it kind of tastes like it has rum or whiskey in it, which is really good. And it's a good texture. The chocolate chips are like the tiny ones, so they're really good. I really like this a lot. I think I may eat this entire thing tonight, but don't judge me if I do. It's really good. They definitely give you a lot of this. I am so full and there's still this much left. So this is gonna last me a good amount of time, and it was delicious. I think this was pretty amazing. So I would definitely get this again. I recommend this one. It is sweet and delicious and filling. Today I'm going to be cooking the pad thai fried rice. And what is in this is the braised lemongrass tofu nuggets and cauliflower rice and the Thai peanut sauce. And I think I have enough Thai peanut sauce left from the last one to use on this recipe because I got a lot of it. So let's give this a try. The cauliflower, there's 5 servings in this container, 20 calories, 4 grams of carbohydrates, 2 from fiber and 2 from sugar, and 2 grams of protein. So when it comes to sugar, there's 5 servings in this. So there are 10 grams of sugar in this cauliflower rice. That's a lot of sugar for cauliflower. Then we have the Thai peanut sauce again, which has 120 calories, 4 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 3 grams of protein. And we had 4 tablespoons. A serving size is 2 tablespoons. So there's gonna be 2 grams of sugar in this sauce. So that brings our total to 12 grams of sugar. The braised lemongrass tofu nuggets have 160 calories, 12 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fiber, 3 grams of sugar, and 14 grams of protein. And I believe the serving size is two servings in this container. So there are 6 grams of sugar, which brings our total for this meal to 18 grams of sugar. I think that's 18. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments, but that's a lot of sugar for cauliflower rice. That seems like quite a bit for me. Granted, this is 2 servings, so that'll bring us back down to 9 grams of sugar per person. But still, that's quite a lot for cauliflower. All right, let's give this a try. This one actually seems pretty well proportioned. The only problem that I'm having with these meals is that they're good for 2 people, but most people have other things than just one dish for dinner. So like I will probably have to add like some fruit or something else to go along with this because this isn't really filling for dinner too much. Let's see how it tastes. It tastes like very similar to the first meal because a lot of the ingredients are very much the same. The only thing that's switched out is cauliflower and kohlrabi. It is spicy, too spicy for me, probably normal for other people. Like I put a good amount of salt in this because I knew there wasn't gonna be too much flavor. If I added more salt, it still would just taste like salt and it wouldn't taste like anything else. I think one of the things that would be really helpful is if on these recipes they gave you different spices or things that you could put on these meals to kind of jazz them up a bit to make them so that they're not like super cardboard tasting and there's a little bit more flavor to them. Like different staples that people might have in their cupboard, like even like a garlic salt or something like that probably would make this taste a lot better. So I think if they had like ideas about spices and things that would go well with the dish, that might make things taste a little bit better than just adding salt to it. Overall, this doesn't taste bad. The cauliflower is pretty good. I think it's the right texture. I think everything goes really well together. It's just there is a lack of flavor to it. To me, the spice just hurts my tongue and it doesn't add any flavor. It just is spicy, and I think that's just to detract from the lack of flavor that there is all around. I don't know how I feel about it. I'll dig in and try and get some more. I have a feeling it's gonna be too spicy for me to finish, but I think overall my taste test right now is that it's a little bland, but the textures and everything are pretty good. It's better than the first meal that used some similar ingredients, so I think the cauliflowers really helped take out that bitterness that the first one had. But overall, it's still a little lackluster. Okay guys, so I'm on my very last thing. I figured it would be nice to have something a little sweet. So I'm trying these black bean brownie batter bites. It does say that you can eat it right out of the package, or you can cook them. And since I ate the other cookie dough just straight out of the package, I'm gonna try and bake these and see how that goes. I'm also gonna try some without baking as well, so we can see what the difference is. I'm a little intrigued by the black bean in this. I am so intrigued. It seems really weird, so let's give it a try. So while those ones are baking, I'm gonna try the dough raw to see how it is. So let's give this a shot, see how it goes. It's so sticky to each other, it's hard to get apart. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a try. It's really sweet. It tastes like the chickpea cookie dough. It's very much the same. It's more of a brown color. The texture is the same. Everything is pretty much the same about it except for the color of it. And it tastes really good. I enjoy it. It's awesome. Let's take a little bit of a look into the nutrition facts, because I'm afraid there's probably going to be a lot of sugar in these. It looks like there is, a serving size is 2 tablespoons, and there are 9 servings in this container. 100 calories per serving, 11 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 7 grams of sugar, and 2 grams of protein. So if you were to eat this entire container, you would be eating 9 servings of 7 grams of sugar, which is 63 grams of sugar. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know how much healthier that is than a regular brownie. I don't know, I might just get the regular brownie because it's cheaper. Let me see if I have brownies in my cupboard. And it has 24 grams of sugar in it. Half of this bag has 24 grams of sugar, and that one container has 63 grams. And like, there's no added sugar that needs to go into this. So that will kind of just tell you how sugary these brownies are. Like, I don't know if they're any healthier or any more better for you. They just are used in a different way, and they just use a lot of sugar to cover up black bean taste. But anyway, it tastes really good, and the amount of sugar they have in there is delicious, I'm not gonna lie. All right, here's what they look like when they're out of the oven. Okay, so they're a little gloopy. They could probably do with some more time in the oven, I think. The recipe book and the package had a different time on them, so I put them in for a little longer, but they're still a little gloopy, so I don't know what the real time is that would make these stick together well, but we'll still give them a try, and here we go. Definitely tastes really good. It seems like they might even need like 10 minutes longer, so maybe that might be something that Hungryroot might need to adjust in their timings, considering they had 2 different times in their different recipes. But overall, these are really delicious, and I think they're a good texture, and they're really good. So I would totally eat these again. They are delicious. So that was my week trying out Hungryroot. I didn't have the best experience with Hungryroot, but there were a few things that were delicious, and there were a few things that were just totally misses. I think my favorite things from the week were definitely the oatmeal and the cookie dough and brownie batters. Of course, I like the sweet things, but they were pretty good. They weren't too bad. The only thing is they had just as much sugar as regular cookie dough, so I might as well just have that cookie dough. I feel like it's a good option for people who are vegan. But as someone who isn't completely vegan right now, I probably would spend less money to buy regular cookie dough with all of that sugar, or try and make my own recipe. The oatmeal was good because it had a ton of sugar in it, but it was really delicious, and I like the cherries, they were really good. Again, I could probably buy my own oatmeal that tastes pretty similar, add my own fruit, and it would be like a fraction of the price. One of the things that I didn't really like that much was that the food didn't last very long. If I'm ordering meals to have like a week span, I would expect for the food to stay good so that at the end of the week I would still be able to eat that food, which I did have some stuff that went bad really quickly. So it doesn't really help with the idea that buying food ahead will really help save you time and energy if it goes bad, because I can just do that with regular food at the store. I could have bought that sweet potato and it would have lasted a lot longer. So because of the cost of this and the hit or miss on the food, I don't think I would do Hungryroot again. But if you guys want to try it out and you want to see for yourself, maybe you like things better than I do. There was a lot of things that were flavors that I didn't really like, but who knows, maybe you might like it. I'll put a code down below for you guys. If you do want to try it out, let me know if you like it. I would love to hear your experience, and if you've tried it before, let me know. Maybe I just had a hit or miss time this time. And as you guys are probably noticing, I changed my hair. I'm now a blonde. I'm really excited for this new hairdo. I love this color and I think it goes with my skin tone really well. I'm so excited and I'm just having a whole bunch of fun with it. I had a fun week and I wanted to, you know, change it up, try something new. Here's my new hair. I love it so much. And yeah, let me know if you guys like it down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this week of me going through Hungryroot. If you have any other food boxes or any other kind of subscription boxes that you want me to try, let me know down in the comments below and I will definitely give it a shot. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos just like this. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!